Hey kids, it's Dad. Welcome back to the Gaming with Dad show. Today we are looking at Dragon's Legacy Monsters Lair for the Nintendo Switch. But before we do that, go on ahead, like, subscribe, ring the bell, leave a comment, all that stuff that is good for the YouTube algorithm. So yes, Dragon's Legacy Monsters Lair is presently on sale for $2.99, regularly at $7.99. And that sale goes through the 3rd of next month, but don't worry about that. The dragons have awakened. Will you rise or fall? Okay, yep, nope. That's all I'm going to say there. It is 5.8 gig, supports all three modes. It is a single system, one player action game from Grizzly Games. It is in English, and it was originally released April 19th, 2025. So yes, this is a dragon game, and that's about as far as I can go with it. I might even question my use of the word game. But if you noticed, there was the Unity logo at the beginning, which means Unity penalties apply. I'm also thinking about implementing a AI-generated name penalty or a colon penalty, just because it is turning out to be that every game that has a colon in it from an indie developer, it's just bad. But graphically, what can I say about this game? Okay, so it's stock Unity. I mean, the dragon is kind of cute, well realized. The monsters are creepy and well realized. I think it's the same spider model, though, that was used in I can't think of the name of the game. It was last week, and that's how infinitely forgettable it was. It was the shipbuilding fly through portal game that was actually interesting. This one, on the other hand, is dragons, and you fly around, and as you can see, cookie cutter trees, standard Unity packs. But yes, the monsters look good and everything. The dragon looks good. The scenery is bright, mostly empty, but it's Unity, and that's what you get with Unity when it's used by indie developers, apparently. That said, graphically, I do think it looks pretty good, but because of that Unity penalty, it's getting a 12 for graphics. Sound-wise, you have an 8-second music clip that just plays relentlessly in the background. Your fire breath does sound a little bit like a fire breath might sound like. You have stock monster sounds and squeals, and the hits are hollow. It's just not satisfying in any way whatsoever. Sound gets a 10. Controls. Amazingly, the controls actually seem to work. And they explain what you're supposed to do. Thank you, Dev. You actually explained how to play your game. And that's good. That said, they're just simply not offensive. Controls are getting a 15. We're sitting at 37 as we go into gameplay. So the general gameplay is you collect keys. There appear to be 3 per level. You get to collect dragon eggs. I found 1 in my time with this game, and it unlocks another dragon. That's great. But then, yes, it's these repetitive battles where you don't quite have enough fire breath or hit points to actually defeat these mobs of enemies. And unless you find the 1 tree per level that has fruit on it, you won't discover that the way you heal yourself and regain magic points is to eat the fruit, you're screwed. You're just going to have to fight, die, go back, fight some more until you die again, or run out of magic. It's really frustrating. And it literally took me 2 hours to discover there's a tree with fruit, and when I flew close to it, it said, hey, press Y to interact. It'll replenish your hit points and magic points. That did wonders for not having to fight until I died. I could retreat and come back, and the damage is all there and everything. But my God, the gameplay is just tedious. I mean, you're a dragon fighting giant spiders. You should be able to take them out. Your fire breath doesn't do nearly enough damage to spiders or other things. Generally, if I've learned anything from Game of Thrones, it's that fire conquers everything. Even with a relatively baby dragon that you have here. I mean, how many people did we see just get scorched by the dragons? All of that said, gameplay is just a tedious chore. It's like waking up at 17 and having your dad tell you to paint the house white because he knew you were out drinking the night before and had a massive hangover. Gameplay is getting an 11. We're sitting at 48 as we look at value. I can see some value to this air quote game. Not a lot, mind you, but there is strategy elements. You do have a fairly set of goals that you have to accomplish. It's not fun. The worlds aren't nearly populated enough to feel like you want to look around. But yeah, there's some value to this game. And so I'm going to give value a 12. We're sitting at a 60. It barely qualifies as an F. Wait, is 60 an F? 90, 80, 70. No, 60 is a D. Damn. The game got the degree. So, yeah. Is it something that I would recommend going off and buying? Hell no. Is it something that I think could be improved? Yes. But there are better options out there, and it doesn't matter if you like dragons or not. You're going to hate this game. We'll talk to you kids later. Bye-bye. Hey, if you've made it this far through the video, make sure to like, subscribe, ring that bell, leave a comment. I've also posted 2 other videos down here as well as a subscribe link. So click, enjoy. That's kind of how the algorithm works.